Ladies and gentlemen, Game Club.
Plamic Club.
Each week, we play a video game. We play a chapter or a segment or a timed interval of that video game, and then we talk about it live here on stream.
Yes, sir.
This is a game club. It's like a book club, except for video games. And you are welcome to play along with us by joining the Discord down below, or by joining us live on twitch.tv/StreamBoyPod. I just brain farted there.
That's okay.
And yeah, you can play along with us. You can share your experiences live with us, or you can share them in the Discord, and we will talk about them.
Yes, please.
When you do. Yeah, you are welcome to join. And of course, we're playing Death Stranding.
Hideo Kojima's masterpiece. Question mark?
Questioning.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is episode 3.
Yeah, we're playing it sort of like play. Well, we post on the Discord how far to play up to, basically.
I try and get through, see how far I can get to, and then if it's a good stopping point, to stop there.
Yeah.
And so we did up to delivery 30.
Not including delivery 30.
Not including delivery 30?
Well, I'm wondering, the way you wrote it, it made it seem like I wasn't supposed to play delivery 30.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, it's pretty much, you can if you want.
Okay.
So delivery 30
I didn't do it, so I don't know.
Okay, well, we just won't talk about it.
Okay. But I will say, before we start talking about Death Stranding, for anyone listening live as we record, or Sunday night, tonight on the Patreon early release, maybe we should put a post somewhere about this as well. Do yourself a favor, go to Epic Games and download Deus Ex Mankind Divided, because that's very much likely going to be the next game we do on Game Club. You can get it free right now, so make sure you go get it so you're ready to go next time. Okay? Very good.
Very good. So we've just come across the boat to Lake Knot City.
Yes. What was the name of the boat? Did they say the name of the boat?
Oh, I don't know. It was a Fragile Express boat. Maybe?
I can't remember.
Fragile's been inserting herself into our lives the whole time.
Yes. So we saw her in the background when we were fighting Higgs. Yeah. She was a big help in the fight.
She sure was.
She ran away. Well, we fought Higgs's tentacle thing or whatever.
Yep. His squid beast from the nether depths.
Yep. And so we have to take the boat across to the new area. We don't even know where it's going.
No. Before
that, though, we talked about last time, we went around and did some stuff in the previous area or whatever. Well, I did some more this time.
Okay.
Because when I logged off last time, I told you about how I had killed a guy and I had to take his body to the incinerator.
Yeah.
So I was still at the incinerator. So I was like, well, I'll go down to the Capital Knot City.
Yeah.
Pick up some quests and do them on the way back to the Port Knot City. So I went down there and there was like, take something to this way station and then take some stuff to the wind farm. And I was like, okay, well, I'll take them all. And then I get to the way station and they're like, oh, you got to go to the wind farm and do this delivery. So I was like, okay, fine. I'll take the delivery to the wind farm.
Yeah, you're already going.
I'm going. Well, I didn't have to go that way to get to Port Knot, but I was like, I'll do it anyways. So as I'm going there, I'm like, oh, there's BTs through here. But I was like, you know what? I'll ride my bike through the forest. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
It was not fine. I thought I was avoiding all the BTs and everything because I didn't get off my bike. And the BB wasn't going too crazy. But all of a sudden, all the black hands come out of the ground and they pull me down off the bike and they pull me out. And I guess because I was carrying so much stuff, I couldn't equip my grenades.
Oh, yes. If they're not on your tool rack and they're buried in your stack, you can't equip them.
Yeah. So I'm like, why won't it connect how can I equip these fucking grenades? So I instantly got killed by this tentacle thing. Caused a void out. It was far enough away from the wind farm that I did not destroy the wind farm. Well, but now, like, the forest is gone. This is a giant crater of where I destroyed near the wind farm.
Yeah.
But none of my stuff got destroyed or anything, so I just picked it all up and went to the wind farm, delivered my stuff, and they're like, oh, thanks. It all came through without a scratch. And there's nothing like, hey, you caused a big explosion out there.
I see you caused the void out.
Yeah, there was nothing like that out there.
Wow.
So it was interesting anyways. And then I went and took the boat, got on the boat.
Yeah.
And we set sail to Lake Knot City.
Mm-hmm.
And once you get there, you're like, whoa, that was a big lake. Because on the map, we crossed like a third of America.
Yep.
So I'm thinking what it is all the void outs in that area are all filled with water, I guess.
Oh, could be.
And that's what we were traveling along.
Yeah, it does rain a lot.
Well, I think it was so much holes that it probably drained like the Great Lakes and stuff into them.
It does still sort of show the Great Lakes on the map, though.
Oh, does it?
Yep.
But, okay, anyways,
everything's just kind of condensed. It's like a condensed America.
Dude, because in this area, when I go down to the experimental farm or whatever it is, it's like, wow, I traveled like a quarter of the way across America. This is crazy. So, it's whatever. Fragile tries to have a heart-to-heart with Sam on the boat, but he falls asleep.
Yep.
So he doesn't hear anything.
Old sleepy Sam.
Yep, exactly. But it's another, like, Kojima has a lot of interesting ideas, but his storytelling is, like, not good.
No.
Because it's like, we go across, now we have to deal with these settlers or whatever. They're not... Yep. Are they settlers? What do they call them? Survivalists?
Survivalists or whatnot. They may or may not want to join the UCA.
And it's like, oh, I'm going to have to do a quest for them to get them to join the UCA. Yeah. Okay, all right. But then Fragile's like, they won't talk to you because they don't like bridges. But, here's a Fragile bracelet. You can wear this and then you'll be working for me. Yeah. And they'll like you or whatever. But, whatever.
Yeah.
And then there's like a lot of people that be like, oh, you're working for Fragile, eh? Oh, I don't know about her. I heard she's working with Higgs and they blew up a bomb and the city got blown up. And I'm just like, oh my God, obviously he tricked her into carrying a bomb into the city and she didn't know. Like, come on, seriously.
Yeah.
So of course we go through the whole chapter and people are like, oh, she's a terrorist. But, I'll join with UCA anyways because you're a good guy and blah, blah, blah. And then we get to the point where she's like, oh, he tricked me into carrying a bomb into the city.
Yeah.
Like,
She eventually tells you. She warps into your room while you're sleeping and you wake up and she's just there.
Yeah.
And she's like, she gives you the ability to use her
fast travel
through
the beach.
Yeah. But you don't get to carry anything with you.
Just like what you have on you, basically. Your BB, your clothes, and your bracelet and your necklace and all that shit.
And there's a whole sub story going on. Every time you go to sleep in your room, you wake up, plug BB in, and you get a flashback to what BB was seeing with Mads Mikkelsen and all that.
You don't
have
to plug him in. You just have to go to sleep. I just get him when I go to bed. I don't look at BB ever.
No. When you wake back up and plug him in.
Oh, I don't know. They just happen when I'm laying in bed.
Oh yeah, they only wake up when happened when I
wonder
plug
if that's
BB back
because of I'm playing the director's cut or something.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Whenever I wake up and link back up with BB, I'd have a flashback.
No, this will be I'll wake up in bed or whatever. BB will be like, BB, it's daddy. This is the moon. I will show you the moon one day.
I'm always like, God, I don't want to see this stub story because I just don't care right now. There's not enough happening yet. Well,
and it's showed us nothing.
I know. This is zero.
Every time it's a flashback, it's like, BB, it's daddy.
We're going to do things. I'm going to get you out of there. You're going to grow up.
Yeah. It's like, you've said this to me like 30 fucking times.
Yeah.
I've had enough of it. Shut up, Dad. I hate you.
So yeah, in this new area, there are these beacon things. And I was like, what are these things? I don't know what they are. I'm just going to ignore them. They require like thousands of materials.
Oh, the road constructors?
And so I go do the deliveries to like the first three basic things. And then all of a sudden roads appear. And I'm like, oh, because they're back on they're back in the network. Yeah. So that area is back on and now there's roads.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, there's 2 roads.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh man, I like roads.
Yeah.
Roads are kind of like conveyor belts.
Yes, that's true. Belts. That's true.
So I'm like, oh baby, let's go. So I start building roads.
Oh really?
And I built so many roads.
Oh really?
And let me tell you, roads, you get thousands of likes.
Oh really?
Like every time I log in, just 10,000 likes.
Oh crazy, crazy.
So I've got roads built from Lake Knot City to the other distribution center down and then a little bit past.
Yeah.
But they're getting so expensive. like
Mhm.
two to 4,000 ceramic,
Yeah,
2
yeah.
to 4,000 metal. And I'm like, oh my God.
I know.
So I've been farming the mules now
Hmm.
to go and just grab all their resources.
Yeah.
It's been difficult
So,
though.
yeah, I was gonna say. So like, we got to connect 3. There's like an engineer, a crafter, creator, and an old timer.
Yeah, the elder.
The elder. And we have to like go add them to the UCA if they'll join us. But if they won't, we can still join them in the chiral network. They just won't
be part of the UCA.
But they can still have whatever. I don't know. I didn't get it anyways.
Yeah.
And the first guy's like, yeah, I'll join, no problem. And then he gives you like your robot legs.
Yep.
Which was dope as fuck.
Hell yeah. Because you don't, it's very rock in the area and you don't get a vehicle to start in this little area.
Yeah.
So getting those robot legs, I was like, oh God, thank you.
But they don't seem to last very long in the power. I was always like, fuck, I wish there was a charger.
That's why you carry a PCS.
Yeah.
You just build your own charger.
Yeah, I should have. But, and then, you know, we do the things for them. We had to like go, the creator guy wants us to get his tools.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to go like to this old shopping mall or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that has been voided out.
And there's all BTs in there and shit. So you have to sneak through there, get the tools, get back out or whatever. I was throwing grenades like left and right in there, dude.
Yeah. So
fun. But we also he also teaches like, hey, I made this gun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, here you go. Check it out. It's a wire gun.
Bola.
Yeah, the Bola gun. And I swear to God that they said that we could use our strands in it.
Yep.
So we use it on BTs.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I didn't see how to switch it to the BT strand.
You just use it.
Oh, what?
Yeah. You don't need to worry about switching it. It just works on BTs. So it doesn't actually destroy the BT, but it bolas them up so they can't come and get you.
So you can walk by them or what? Oh, okay.
You can tickle their feet if you want.
Okay, interesting. I'll have to try that this time. But I did get the Bola gun. So, and then after you do that, whatever, and you go to the creator, I don't know if you did this quest. There's one, I think the creator says like, hey, you should go get this old pen for the old timer.
Mm-hmm.
Because he has like an old pen that he wants or whatever. Yeah. And I was like, well, he doesn't have enough likes to join the UCA. So maybe if I get him up, he'll join, whatever. So I'm like, I'll go do this. And it ends up in mule territory.
Yeah.
And I sneak through. Oh, that's the other thing. How do you use the smoke decoy?
I don't know.
I dropped it and nothing happened.
I'm not entirely sure.
So
I've never used it.
Maybe they have to be chasing me and you drop it or something. Because I was like, I went into mule territory and it's like, oh, they're spotted you. So I'm like, perfect. I'll drop this thing. It'll distract them. No, they didn't give a fuck about it.
Yeah.
So maybe it was because I just dropped it and went away from it. Maybe they have to be chasing me and I like give them, you know, a treat, you know, and they'll stop on me. Anyway. So I go all the way over to the base, right? And as I get there, the alarm goes off.
Yeah.
And the mules come out. And I'm like, well, I'll try out my gun, right? Bola gun. 14 shots.
Yeah.
So I'm bowling them all up. 14 guys. Whatever. I take everybody out.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I can loot the place now. They keep coming. It's like never fucking ending. I'm like, where are they hiding? Where are they coming from? I used my whole fucking gun and there was more guys. Ridiculous.
That base has a lot of guys.
I don't know if it's infinite or what, but it sure seemed like it.
Well, the thing is that once you bolo a guy up, they'll get out.
Oh no, this was not them getting up. This was like there was so many fucking guys.
And if you let a free guy run around to a bolo guy, he will help him up.
Oh, well, maybe that's what happened, but I don't know. Anyways, it sucked. And then it was like, okay, I finally get the pen. I'm like, oh, there's a truck. I'll fucking get the fuck out of here in the truck. So I start driving the truck and they immediately hit it with a spear. So the truck stops working. So then I had to run all the way back to the fucking guy's base.
Yeah.
I have no juice in my legs. I'm running on adrenaline. Sam's like, oh, I'm so tired. And I finally just get to the border and they stop following me. And Sam like falls to the ground like,
yeah, I had that happen to me once as well. Just too tired.
Oh my God. So annoying. Yeah, I just was like, there's infinite guys over here. I should have just killed one and had him void out, destroy the whole fucking mule camp.
But then you can't go back and claim their resources.
So I didn't claim any of their resources, but how are you doing that?
So I've got a bunch of highway built past the first 3 camps, right?
Yeah.
So you go in there, you grab a truck, you load, when you bolo the the mule down, you kick him while he's down.
Okay.
And that renders him unconscious, so he can't get back up. So after you've boloed the entire camp, that camp disappears.
Oh, it's gone?
Like there's no more mules and people can start doing deliveries to there again.
Oh.
It's not a mule camp anymore.
Interesting.
I just did that on my last day of playing, so I don't know if anything actually happened.
Okay.
But you grab the truck, you load it up with all your resources, then you get back on the highway because once you're on the highway, you have infinite energy.
Yeah.
And so you can take your resources down. But when you take it down to like the furthest place, you don't have a lot of link power. So you can't fabricate. You don't have as much material as you could have. So I have to drive all the way back to Lake Knot City to load up with materials, then drive all the way down to the auto paver I'm working on.
Right. Oh my God. Okay. Well, I'll have to take a look at that. Also in this chapter, I figured out that you can turbo.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man, hit that turbo on the road, you just go.
I had no idea. I was on the bike and I just was like, I'm used to running around and clicking it to run, and I just accidentally did it on the bike. Like I was like, oh, there's turbo. That would have been good to know a long time ago.
So did you do multiple deliveries to the engineer?
Because I got level 2 legs.
Yeah. There's also level 3 legs.
Yeah, I haven't got that yet. I was like, I didn't know how far I had to go to get to like the end point. So I was like, well, I can't fuck around here too much. I got to go do like orders for Sam.
Yeah.
So I don't even know if I think I was on my way to getting the delivery 30 or whatever it is.
It's a little bit out of the way.
Okay. Like I went and I made my shelter. I went down to the experimental farm and I took the wheat down there. And as I go through the door, I'm like, oh, they have beer here, like as a joke or whatever. Yeah. I'm like, oh, wait, it is beer. Because it was like, oh, it looks like a liquor store in here.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it is a liquor store.
So I haven't, there's that mule encampment down near the farm. That's like right across the field from the farm, which is crazy. But I haven't gotten the highway down there yet, so I haven't been able to loot them up.
Oh, yeah.
Because getting the truck out of there is difficult. Because we can't craft the truck yet. We can only steal the truck. I've got 2 parked outside of that southern that distribution hub just so I can use them, but they go so slow.
Yeah. I can craft 2 trikes.
Yes. The long range and the short range.
Yeah.
The long range doesn't go as fast.
No, but it probably has more battery power.
Definitely more battery, but once you get the highways built, it's just like you just go. It doesn't matter.
Well, I went back to the other area just to see what it was like if you could build roads.
Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted to do, too.
I couldn't see anything to build roads over there because I wanted to just see. So I teleported as Fragile back there. Yeah, it was... the mules were so annoying. Oh, my God. So annoying. I was trying to punch them out and stuff like that, so...
I did 1 round of punching out before I got the bolo.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, once I got that bolo gun, it's just like, no, you guys are done.
There was one quest to get the supercomputer or whatever.
Yeah.
We have to go into the mule camp and steal the supercomputer. That one I got in and out of no problem because I snuck in. I mean, the pulse went off to spot me, but I just ran into some long grass and whatever.
Yeah.
And I got through there. Oh, no, wait. They did spot me, but the truck drove up and I just was like, yeah, that's my truck now. And then I drove away.
Yeah.
But
did you unlock counterpulse?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I also unlocked the like human scan or whatever they called it. I don't know what she called it. It'll let me see humans through walls and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. I don't have that one.
Oh, yeah. She was like another upgrade she gave me. Yeah, I did use the counterpulse once, and I was like, oh, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Because it says like time it to when they're pulsing or whatever, and I was like, oh, fuck, I'm going to have to like watch to see when it's going to hit me or whatever. No, as long as it's on the screen.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll have to go and take out those mule camps. I didn't realize. I wonder what'll happen in the other area if you take out the mule camp.
I don't know.
It must be a new delivery spot.
Yeah. Or maybe roads will unlock. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? I'll have to go back and see. But
yeah, I haven't been back yet, so I don't know.
But yeah, the story is like, again, who the fuck knows what's going on? And also at the same time, like, okay, come on. Like, everyone is just filleting Sam all the time. Like,
yeah.
Do you know you're the best? Thanks for bringing this out here. You're the greatest of all time. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
And they also just won't shut the fuck up.
No. And Die Hartman always comes on and I'm like, oh, God, I don't care.
Yeah.
It's like, shut up, dude.
Yeah.
Skip.
Yeah.
I don't even care.
he'll just say like the same thing 4 times.
Yeah. You'll do a delivery and the guy will be like, yes. And then it'll switch to the other person and be like, yes. And it'll switch to Die Hard and be like, great.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I found a couple more memory chips.
Mm-hmm.
And when you unlock them, it just says, you've unlocked the memory chip Christine or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, is this the movie Christine? And then I'll go in the menu and I'll be like, it is the movie Christine. Why? I don't understand.
That's
like,
weird.
I guess Kojima liked Christine or something like that.
Probably.
But it's like, geez Louise, I don't know. Like, what's happening here? I do like the robot.
No, robot delivery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was interesting. And like on the Discord, you have the Death Stranding discussion thing. Yeah. And like your last post was like, oh my God, the boots.
It's got boots.
It's got boots. And I was like, what does this mean? So as soon as the robot came out, I was like, oh, he's wearing the boots.
He's wearing the boots.
I get it. Yeah, my robot delivery is not too hot. It's like, oh, it arrived with 80% damage. It's like, I got to fix these roads up.
You got to get them roads up and running.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too bad we didn't link up so that your world is my world too.
Yeah. I mean, I can't because I'm on PlayStation.
Yeah.
But
because then you could have access to all my roads.
Yeah, exactly. What was the other thing I was gonna say?
We also got the the carrier.
Yeah, that was interesting too. Did you ride it like a skateboard?
Yes.
Yeah. I crashed. I
was like, when we were doing that thing, because they give you all the special alloys to make the base, and I'm like, I don't know what I need all these special alloys for. I just put them in the locker and went outside, and they're like, oh, hey, while you're out there, we should build this base. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'll go back and get my special alloys, load it onto the carrier.
They didn't give you the special alloys?
Yeah, they did.
Oh,
but I was like, what are all these special alloys for?
Well, to build the base.
Yeah.
That's like when you build the first road. They're like, you got to build this road, and then you have like 800 pounds of cement on your back.
Yeah, you're like, I can't carry this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gotten my stack on my back so high.
Oh, yeah.
That I can't even walk
Was
properly.
that screenshot you took, was that when you first go to Lake Knot City?
Yeah, that's after I got the legs.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, because I loaded it, I stacked it up so high, and I was like, my God.
My stack looked like that at Lake Knot City.
Yeah.
Because on my way up to like the distribution center, there was just boxes laying everywhere.
Oh, I know.
So I just was like, on the back. It was so tall. Yeah. It's, yeah. The story is interesting, but also like just, oh my God, really why?
Yeah. Did you, so since the last episode, I talked about the cutscene, which happened, and I was like, oh, maybe Sam's adopted. Maybe that's not his family.
Which cutscene was that?
It like the cutscene over when you come over on the boat.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little bit of thing where Sam's on the beach as a kid, and I'm like, oh, maybe he's adopted.
Why? What made him think he's adopted?
Just the way that the president, his mom, talks to him. It's like, oh, here, do this, whatever.
Oh,
it sounds like he might be adopted.
Oh, okay. I thought it was more like it was a dream of him as a kid.
Yeah. Well, that's definitely what it is, but just the way it plays out, I'm like, oh, maybe he's adopted. Maybe that's why he doesn't know all these things.
That. I just thought it was because he was a kid, but I also thought it was implying that she was dead, stranded on the beach, because when she sits next down to him, or something about someone being dead, because when she sits down to him, he's like, oh, you're warm.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I expected you to be dead or something like that.
Yeah.
And then how, like, you have to leave. So let me show you the way back. I'll take you halfway. And then she drowns him in the ocean.
Yeah. And there were a couple more another cut scene that happened where he's having that same kind of dream. And it feels to me like it's implying that he is adopted.
I'll have to keep an eye out for that too, but I never really got that. I also liked how they showed how she got her necklace, the little beaded necklace thing she has. Mm-hmm. And she's like, look, he's like, I brought this. And she's like, oh, it must have been very special because you brought it with you here. Yeah. Like implying it's hard to do to get to the beach or whatever. And he's like, no, first he goes, look at what I made. This is a necklace I made. Every time I make a friend, I put a knot in it. And I'm like, oh, he made a necklace that has knots in it for when he gets a friend. She's like, oh, that must be very special. It's hard to get here. And he's like, yeah, I made it for you. And I was like, wait, you made a friendship necklace about your friends and you're giving it to your mom?
Yeah. But that is it his mom?
Well,
is she just a friend?
but he made the necklace every time he gets a friend, he puts a knot in it, and then he gives it away to her. It's just like, come on, kid. Come on, kid. I know you put a lot of thought into this gift, but
yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, I'm loving building roads. I'm loving farming up resources, making nice roads across America.
Yeah.
And
Hands across America.
Yeah. And I intend on doing more.
Yeah. I remember.
I played every day last week.
That's crazy. I remember before Death Stranding came out, Mikey T was very much hype level maximum for Death Stranding.
Yeah.
And then when it came out, because he used to be like, I'm just going to play it straight. It's going to be great. I'm ready for it. I can't wait. I can't wait. And then it came out, didn't buy it, nothing like that. We got it, played it for whatever, tried it out.
Yeah.
No biggie. And now he's in it.
Now I'm in it.
Now he's in it. So he's ready for more.
Indeed.
Yeah, I'll have to take out the mule base because they were fucking just really pissing me off.
Yeah, I'm going to have to see once I log back in later and see.
I wonder if I'll get any likes.
I'll get thousands.
I built the first one, which you have no choice in doing.
Yeah.
And then I built the next one. And then there was another one at the end, I think. And I was like, oh, let me build this one.
Mm-hmm.
I've got the stuff. And it built a road like this long.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck was the point of that?
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh. And then I started to drive to the end of it. I'm like, what the fuck was the point of this? And then I can see off in the distance there's another road thing. So I walk over it and it's like, oh, geez, it's so expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a turn off to go to that one guy's place. Mm-hmm. Like an intersection in the road. And I went to go try and build that one. It's like 4,000 ceramic. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Gotta save up your pennies.
I know. Well, I need you can do a call now to help people.
Yes.
But you can't do it for the roads. So I need to wait for other people to kind of like load that one up.
Oh, yeah.
That are in my server or whatever so that I can go in and finish it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty crazy stuff anyways.
I went from like 2,000 centigrams of Chiralium crystals to like 200. Just loading everything up.
I have over 4,000, but I don't know. Whenever I see a big Chiralium crystal, I'm like, well, I got to stop and get that one.
Oh, yeah. I stop everywhere trying to get them. But because I got the legs now, it doesn't matter how much weight I'm carrying.
Yeah.
I can't stack it high enough to actually have my weight maxed out.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I can't reach all the way up to the top of my stack.
Yeah.
It's not like I can put anything on my hips now with the the legs on there.
That's true.
Yeah, I think I hit bridge link 50.
Wow.
Somewhere around there, 40 or 50. It's pretty high.
So where do those likes go? Are they... Oh, it's the bridge link?
I think it's the bridge link. So like whenever an NPC likes your stuff, you get more bridge link.
Okay. But that doesn't really do anything for your dude in the game, I don't think.
I don't think so, no.
Yeah. That's too bad. It'd be nice if they went to the other like stats, you know?
Yeah.
Increase your amount you can carry and stuff like that.
Increase your stack height.
We'll see how many likes I get when I log in. It seems a little weird on PlayStation where lots of people's names are unknown.
Yeah. I got a couple unknowns, but mostly it's
a lot of names.
Yeah, a lot of names.
Like
yeah.
So
you just put signs all along the road because as soon as people drive into those signs, you got to like.
Yeah, I was gonna do that, but then I was like, that's too much fucking work, so I'm not gonna bother. So, anyways, it's still enjoyable.
Yes, very enjoyable.
We'll see how it ends up when it's all said and done.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And you'll be ready for Death Stranding too.
Yeah.
This is gonna be on the moon.
Oh, need more roads. I was like playing the last time I played. I was like, oh man, I gotta play some more Satisfactory.
Oh wow, okay.
I gotta play more Satisfactory here.
So you're going to?
I might. We'll see. We'll see how time permits.
I would say wait because like the next Satisfactory update is actually 1.0.
Oh,
yeah.
So okay,
it's coming this year.
This year,
yeah.
Nice.
So
hopefully, I got enough time to get in there and play it.
You'll make time.
Oh, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be so hard once the store opens.
No, you'll do it at work. Downtime.
Downtime at work. I mean, we are gonna have streaming PCs and stuff there. So
there you go. Easy.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to bring us to the end of this podcast episode. If you like what you heard, and I know that you did, make sure you leave us a rating. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. Make sure you rate us, 5 stars.
Yeah.
Let us know how we're doing. Join the Discord down below. Join Game Club, and just leave us some feedback. I'm hand gesturing like you can see me.
Yeah. Gesture it up, baby.
Gesturing it up. And of course, patreon.com/StreamVoidPod to support this podcast with your hard-earned dollar dues. Yeah. And with that being said, we will see you guys again in 1 week's time.
Au revoir.
Bye.